Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. All right, we're getting started. We're letting the video get going. How is everybody doing this morning? Let everybody jump on, say hello, send a shout out, get your coffee. We're still in the process of brewing ours, so listen to the beautiful meditation music, chill out. Come on, we're gonna get started here in just a minute. I'm gonna go grab some coffee. I'll be right back. Good morning, Heather. You got your coffee? What you drinking, girl? What's happening, guys? We are getting going still.
But we wanted to start on time for you guys.
Yeah. You can turn up the music there. They can listen.
Yeah, listen to some jazzy music while we're getting our brew going. On this beautiful rainy day here in Southern Oregon.
Brew crew needs brew.
That's right. We've only had one cup this morning, guys. We're slacking.
Yeah. Not even close to enough. The coffee pot is filling. Good morning, Miss Patty. What you drinking this morning? Hot chocolate. Oh, yeah. Actually, that sounds good. I might add a scoop of hot chocolate in my coffee. We are getting going, grabbing our coffee, setting the vibes. We just got the diffuser going. Woo!
What happened to makeup?
I bumped into Jasper.
You bumped into Jasper.
All right. Good morning, guys. We are getting everything flowing. I don't have mine yet. I'm trying to wake up a bit and wake up for... Girl, I feel like it's one of those mornings where we just want to stay curled up in bed, and I literally could have slept today, and I'm not a sleeper person.
Look at you. Ah!
Is that me? Oh my gosh! So we got patty cakes in the house. I'm so excited. You want to come over and say hi to everybody? You gonna say hi? Come here and say hi to everybody. We got the patty cakes this morning. I'm so excited. I got patty cake hugs. It's the best, you guys. We also got in the diffuser peace and calming. As you guys know, we talk about, when we start our days off, essential oils are one of the amazing ways to set the tone. They are their own frequency. They vibrate at their own frequency, and they can create that mood, that tone that we're looking for. And peace and calming is another one of those amazing essential oils that do exactly what it's labeled, peace and calming. It just instantly brings that instant relief. It's actually one that and a stress away. I carry it in my car with me like all the time, a bottle of each. If I'm ever in stressful driving situations, because that's my spot where I can get anxious with stuff is driving. I use those, and it instantly just chills out. So we will share with you what's in that, but I can't read it. You got to wait for the good eyes to get here.
Ew.
Hi, Teddy. Hi, hey, and bye. You must be headed out the door again.
Oh,
but
again? All right,
we're sending
sweetheart.
you love.
Yes.
Have a wonderful day. Come back and rewatch.
All right, guys, in this beautiful little bottle, we have tangerine, orange, ylang-ylang, patchouli, blue tansy. Oh, I guess it's just those guys. Yeah, just tangerine, orange, ylang-ylang, patchouli, and blue tansy. And I gotta say, the patchouli, guys, from Young Living. Now, I have not ever in my life enjoyed that smell. Not once. Nope, not once. My mother, she's a patchouli hound, God love her. But here's the difference when you start doing your research and you find amazing companies that are literally in control from soil to oil. That patchouli, I use it for grounding now.
And it smells good.
It smells so good. There is a difference. Like, to me, the other patchouli just kind of kind of had like a moldy, danky smell. Not the good dank either.
Yeah.
You know, just kind of stagnant smelling.
Come over
You
here.
wanna come up in here?
Get over here. Say hi to everybody.
Look who I
Say hi. Good morning,
Hi, good morning, everyone.
got. This is my son Patrick.
everyone.
Yes, the older brother of Jasper, the baby you guys see on our laps every once in a while recently.
Busy bass, save the day.
PJ Mask saves the day.
Yay, and so does Patty Cake. All right, I'm gonna finish your mom's coffee. You gonna sit here with mom for a minute?
Stay with me for a minute.
Let's see, mom.
You say
You
hi,
pull some cards
everybody.
for us today,
Hi,
Patrick?
everybody.
You want to pull a card for
Say-
everyone?
Busy bass, busy bass, busy, the busy bass.
Say good morning, Mara.
Good morning, Maya.
Good morning, Teddy.
Good morning, Teddy.
Good morning, Heather.
Good morning, Hunter.
Good morning, Patty.
Good morning, Patty.
There's another Patty in here.
In your pocket.
You are
You guys got your own sign now? Is
silly.
that a little peace
Right,
In
sign?
your pocket.
Patrick
In your
sign.
pocket.
Oh my God.
Looks like we may have a little bit of a lag, so we're gonna.
I guess our sound's good though.
Oh, that's
Hey,
excellent.
Bobby.
Yes, at least we
Mommy.
got our sound going.
Hey, Mom. What's this?
All right, guys, we're
Oh
almost
my
there. We're almost there.
Oh, you're silly.
So cool.
Pop, he made, hey, Mom.
Hey, bub.
They got it first.
You have to? You go potty?
No.
Oh, okay. All right, bub. You go sit with
Eye
Princess?
training going on, that's priority. Anybody?
Yeah, right.
What?
All right, guys, I'm gonna see if I can get caught up here on our. Oh yeah, we definitely got a lag for sure.
Here we go.
For sure, for sure.
On our comments, do we got a lag going on? Okay, guys, I'm coming. Add some
Alright.
froth to my coffee.
I know, guys.
just there's some
Seriously,
extra
we are
froth
so
around.
spoiled thanks to my
Oh,
auntie.
I love it. Thank you, Kelly.
She also got me this amazing cup for my birthday.
We have the fancy coffee now.
Mm-hmm. Sassy since birth, you know. Miss Kate, hello, beautiful. Good morning, good morning. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We are feeling some energies today, guys. We got some heavy energies going. We got some sporadic energies going. What was that noise?
What's that noise?
Baby Jasper.
Baby Jasper.
I think he's a little excited. Yeah, we definitely. That's why we were guided to the peace and calming this morning. I feel like
Yes.
everybody could just use that grounding, the peace, the joy. You guys, when we want to have certain things in our life, it's important that we become those things because that's how we create it. When we want peace, we need to create that peace in our life. So having this time out for a minute and just letting yourself take a few deep breaths and hang out here with us, sharing your energy, your love, your light. Thank you guys for being here. And I'm smelling that peace and
I
calming.
know,
I don't know if
it
y'all are
feels
feeling it, but
so
I'm like just kind of
good.
getting into that now. I'm like, okay. Here we
And
go.
Miss Michelle with all of those beautiful hearts she loves to throw our way. I love it. I love it.
All right.
Actually, those are the colors I'm supposed to be studying too.
Well, yeah, isn't that interesting?
That is very interesting.
Our lovely sister here had a beautiful session yesterday. Because, right, guys, that's what we do. We lift each other up, and we have to. We use other people. We use each other, but we go to other people too, so that we can help get reflection and better ideas and better, leads into healing.
Different
and
perspectives.
Different perspectives, guys. Help build each other up, and. She's going to be studying more colors and learning that. So, you guys,
developing my gifts.
so aren't we the lucky ones? Because, right, we get to hang out and be the recipients of that.
Yeah, he said everyone's gonna want a little bit of my mojo.
Well,
I'm gonna have to
we all
bottle
want
up
some
my
of that
mojo.
Mary Jo mojo.
The Mary Jo mojo.
Heck yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
So what do we have for them today?
some Mary Jo mojo
Hey!
right here. We did that our show instead of the coffee brew. We're the morning Mary Jo mojo.
Ooh, the mojo Jojo.
Oh, you guys, I love it. I love it. I love it. But it's true.
You know what?
Yeah. No, but I know his brother.
No,
Where? Why?
Oh, what? Oh, Lordy, guys.
I'm not
I
sure
tell
about
ya.
what. I don't know what.
Oh, Bo Gang's back with
Hi,
us.
Bo Gang.
Hello. Thank you so much for joining us yet again.
Yes.
I was gonna say we have 3 out of 4 decks.
We are missing a deck. You know
Well-
why? Because here's the deal. Here's the deal. So this morning, the Angels and I and Patrick were playing over here with the cards, and they weren't coming to me what the morning deck was for the tithing. What our first deck was going to be, because it was a toss up between the animals and the Akashic.
Ooh. Are we
And I
seeing
just
a
wasn't
bridge?
sure,
Are we
like,
seeing a bridge?
Maybe we need one of each. There
I
might
think
be. I think there's
so.
one of each, because
think
that's
it's
just. Are you
Jasper.
feeling it?
I'm definitely feeling
It's one of
that.
those mornings, guys. That's the way it goes.
All
Baby
right.
Jasper is waking. Okay. He likes to hang out over there and listen to us when we do the show.
Yes, he does.
He hangs out with the angels over there.
Michelle says, my daughter says colors are her thing. Look, you guys, we already have cards jumping out of the deck for Pete's sake.
So there we go.
For Pete's sake.
There's the one for there. Like, didn't even have to.
I can't even.
You don't even have to go into that so much, right? Like,
Oh, I
wow.
love it. I love it. I love it.
You guys see that? Literally, it came jumping out.
Mara says, definitely needed this energy today. Girl, I think we all did. Like I said, we've had some interesting energies this morning. Some are heavy, some are sporadic. What are you guys feeling right now? She says, was talking to my guides on my way to the laundromat and saw a group of turkeys. Did you look it up? Homework. Did you hear that ding? Look it up. Look it up. Look it up.
Baby Jasper.
Aw, he is. He really is, Kate. Maybe one of these days you'll get to snuggle him.
He melts our hearts, let me tell you. Yeah.
Yeah, he likes
here's
that
the
idea.
other guy. Yeah.
He's all, Kate, give me some
Okay.
loving.
What, Kate? Did I hear Kate wants to say hi?
I think
You
so.
did. Hold on, Jasper, and I'll come say. You can say hi. 1 minute.
Yeah.
Come on, there you are.
You skipped. What do we need to look up? Oh, sweetie, the turkeys. I was talking to Mara.
Yes, yes. So, guys, when you have
Turkey.
animals, when you have critters come to you across your path, and it really grabs your attention, right? Especially when it really grabs your attention.
Little froth.
There's a
Steve
message
Froth.
for you. So look up the spiritual meaning for turkeys. What is the spiritual meaning to turkeys?
She goes,
Jen?
yes, I did, and it's exactly
Oh.
the message I needed.
Oh, there you go. Awesome.
Hey,
I love
who's
that.
listened to her intuition
Yeah.
already this
Aw.
morning,
Hey.
girl?
Pat on the back. Pat, good job. Good job. That's right. Who's in tune?
Who's in tune?
I love it. Okay,
That's
guys,
excellent, though, you guys. That right there is first rate, hands down, how you listen to your intuition. Right? You see something that stands out, you go, you know what? I may not know all of the information I need to know about this message. Let me go do some education. Let me search for it myself. Let the answers come to you, guys, okay? You don't have to force the answer. You don't. If you do, it's always going to be one step ahead. So just let it come to you lightly, freely, and just remember the law of attraction, right? That works for our answers. What? Yeah, it works for answers too.
It does. When we ask the question to the universe, it will respond. Creator will respond always in some form, but it's the ability for us to be open to receive it.
Exactly.
You know, do we already know the answer? How many times have you asked the question, but you already know the answer, so you think, so you're really not open because you think it should come to you, like you're waiting for the sign that looks like
You know,
this.
it's almost like when you're having a conversation with somebody and then your mind starts to trail off and then you're like, oh, wait, what did you say? But then in that same instant, you're saying, wait, what did you say? Because you didn't hear it. Your higher self goes, oh, no, wait, I heard that. Here's the answer. And then you spit out the answer right away. Like, it's kind of that same energetic.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Just saying. If we were saying.
No, we may not be saying.
It
but
might
we
not be.
saying.
That would be what we were saying if we were saying something.
Right. Michelle says, did that a month ago when a box elder beetle was in my bathroom in winter. Then a spider showed up like, hey, it's winter, no bugs. I love that. I love that. So what was bugging you?
What was bugging you? And you got the message, obviously.
Right.
You looked it up. I want to hear
Yes.
it. What's bugging?
Yeah. What
it.
does the box elder beetle have to say about that?
Oh yeah, I love this. See, look at how
So
in
good.
tune our
It's so good.
again the vibe, right? Our tribe, our vibe tribe is, you guys. I love it.
Right?
Thank you for sharing all of that too, right? So speaking of animals,
Hello.
hello. The animals were wanting to come out and play today from the animal deck, right? So that's the one that like literally jumped out of the deck as soon as we
Yeah, it literally like
pulled it out. Right?
Jumping ship.
So we're talking about tithing. We're talking about the 4 spiritual laws, right, guys? So if you've been tuning in, you know that's what we're teaching about is the 4 spiritual laws of prosperity. Tithing, forgiveness, goals, and life purpose. Jasper wants to come say hi before I can get there. He's like, hey, ladies. So the first one we're pulling on is what do we need to know today? This is just general card pull for everybody. What do we need to know today about tithing? And what's coming in is the animals. They are bringing us a message, right? And the one thing about tithing is it's 10% paying back, paying out, paying forward. I don't want to say pay back, pay forward 10% of what you receive. This is monetary. This is time. This is energy in all forms, guys. But yes, monetary. Now, when I used to hear about tithing, I thought it had to go to a religious type of group. That's where I always heard of tithing was in those sects, and that it was just a false belief on me that that's where it had to go. The key to tithing is that it goes where you're being spiritually fed. Okay, that you're tithing back 10% of your stuff to where you're being spiritually fed. So, guys, the great example of that is, you know, when you're a farmer, you tithe back. You let, you know, what falls to the ground goes back into the soil to create nutrients, to feed the animals around it, also create nutrients. So there's that tithing process that farmers do to the soil, right? It's the same thing, paying it forward to say you don't, because if they were to just hold on to all their stuff and not share that process, it wouldn't keep going, right? So it's part of being in that process. And so it's important to do that where you're being spiritually fed. And if you don't have a place where you're being spiritually fed, you need to plug into one. Find it, which is a big problem for a lot of us, right? That's one of our tires. A lot of us are flat in that area because we have become so jaded from other places that we're not being fed. And now's the time with this beautiful technology, guys, that you can get spiritually fed very easily. You know, there's so many services, so many things on YouTube, on Facebook, on places you can plug in and see what resonates with you. Where do you hear things? Where does it come from? You know, like it doesn't have to be just one place either. Just being open. It can be coming from the animals. I mean, you could be going through the zoo and receive a message from the elephants that day, being spiritually fed. And you know what? You should be tithing to that zoo. And it's not just buying your ticket there, but maybe tithe 10% that day to that zoo if you really experience a spiritual experience, right? Because that's where you were fed. If that's making sense now, a little bit on that, hopefully. That helps a little. I don't know. But let's see here. We did that month ago. Oh, the box beetle. My guides have been very loud and clear. I love it. Come through. So Mara's very loud and clear. Her guides say, pay it back to my guides for all the messages and awareness they've been helping me see by taking action. I love that. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Pointing that out, right, guys?
Absolutely.
It's great that we see the messages, but if you want to pay it forward to them, right, make the change, make the effort, change that frequency, and that's how you do it. Beautiful.
Exactly.
So, first card coming in is the sea turtle. Okay, big message for us, right? Sea turtle is one of the most ancient, you know, carries so much wisdom, is very wise, also very fluid, right?
Yes.
Very fluid, can live
literally goes with the flow, guys. Think
the flow.
of Nemo, right? The sea turtle's going down the East Australian current, right?
Yes.
Don't force it. Just go with the flow,
Go
man.
with the flow. Go with the flow. So if you don't have a place that you're able to tithe out, well, then you're not in the flow, right? So you're needing to find a place to get into that flow. Where are you being
How do we
fed?
get more? We got to release, right?
Yes.
So you got to keep that flow going.
So take time to review and look at making some long-term plans You've been making long-term plans based on your past experience. You're being asked to not do that anymore, to let go of those old past experiences and be open to receive. It's appropriate to put yourself on the track for all your accomplishments, but you may also need patience for the next phase to play out.
That's
Okay.
huge, guys.
Okay.
Especially when it comes to tithing, right? Because sometimes with the stigma built around such a thing, you know, it might take some time to manifest in your life, especially if you're having doubts or worries. You know, that energy is just not going to manifest the way you think it should look.
So you got to be open
Gotta be
to
open.
receiving in all those forms, right? And then the Akashic record is coming in too. So the Akashic records, guys, that's all of the records. That's where everything's kept. You know, all of history, every path you've ever walked down is kept there. And so I'm going to read this one to you guys because sometimes they can just bring the message home a little deeper than we can, right? When we read somebody else's words. And this is paths unknown. Okay, so we're talking about tithing and what do we need to know? So we know that we need to take time out. We need to review the way we've been looking at things in the past so that we can come into a new understanding of what tithing is and how it can work for us in our life. Okay, so woodland animals gather around a woman who stands in a small clearing in the forest. The fork before her breaks into 3 separate paths. The middle is clear and bright. The left is much darker and more trees and growth. And the right is dappled by sunlight with a few shadows falling here and there across it. Okay. So she's got these directions to go, 3 directions to choose. The card reveals that you've been traveling on a path that's known to you, and it shows that the way to the expected outcome. But there are 2 other paths that aren't as clear. Remember, if you stay with only the known and seemingly safe, you won't catch the unseen opportunities that can come your way. Some options may be unexpected and perhaps a little risky, but don't be so attached to your agenda that you miss them. Literally, you guys, this is cracking me up. Happily during this phase, you can investigate unknown paths and make the decision that lie before you with the confidence. You are flexible and brave enough to step into the shadow, stay alert. Extraordinary opportunities abound in the least expected places. So guys, you're really asked to take a look at your belief system around tithing. Understand how you feel about it and what some of those old beliefs, you know, for me, like I said, some of those old beliefs I had to crush was I was under the belief that religious people just were out to get my money. And, you know, that didn't work for me. God knew I needed my money, that God knew I needed X, Y, or Z. And that, you know, that's why it came to me. And what I learned quickly is that it's all the creators. It all belongs to creator. And I'm a conduit. And when I'm open to be a conduit in all forms, when I'm willing to allow everything to flow through me, nothing belongs to me anyway. None of it belongs to me. Nothing. My time, my energy, none of that is mine. This is just mine here for the moment coming through me, right? I'm getting to witness.
It's our rent-a-center.
This is my rent-a-center, and I'm getting to witness the spirit work through me and as a conduit and come through in all forms. And you guys, when I understood that it's paying that 10% where you're being fed, where you're spiritually being fed, it's like allowing the river to keep flowing into that spiritual, like you're you're opening the pathway to your own, your river just gets wider and wider and wider as you keep feeding it through you instead of building a dam up and trying to hold on to something, right? And it's not up to me where it goes after that. It's not up to me. Spirit's just like Spirit brought it through me. Spirit's got it from here on out too. Not up to me. Just let it flow. But I had to look at those old belief systems and understand that those were just old things that were misunderstood, that just don't work for me. And honestly, I had to just be willing to give it a shot because I was kind of like, well, what do I got to lose at this point? Because that was where one of my tires were flat. When I looked at the 4 things in my life, I was willing to forgive. I've done so much forgiveness work. I work on my goals. I work on my life purpose. But that tithing part was a little bit sticky. I was great with giving my time. I was great with giving my clothes, my food, my money. My money, though, was a different story. It was like, But I promise you guys, I started where I'm fed. Like, again, there's shows that I watch on here some mornings and I'll feed it into there. There's lots of different ways I feed it into places where I'm spiritually being fed now, but I always do it every day. Every day. It's a daily practice because I make sure I don't hold on to anything anymore. And guys, it blows my mind what just the shifts in everything that comes through me now in different ways. It's beautiful.
Absolutely.
So take a look. You're being asked. Take a look at that. I was kind of dragging out, hoping that Jasper would quit nursing over there, but he's getting a mouthful. He's over there getting tit-faced. First thing in the morning, this kid, I tell you.
I know,
tit-faced. All right, so we've got...
He's a milkaholic.
Great card that sea turtle. Yes, isn't the sea turtle? You guys, and what? The sea turtle can live on the land. Like, right, can come out, hang out, sunbathe, live in the water. It's a very fluid, very go with the flow, allow things like... Dude, you ever watch this? I lived in Maui for several years, and you guys, I used to go hang out and have lunch with the sea turtles every day, and just watching them eat, like they just go with the flow, literally up and down with the waves, grab a munch here, float on over there, grab a munch there. It's very fluid, allowing everything to just flow through them. They're an open conduit for the spirit. It's beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful things. So. Jasper is really not letting it up. So
he's really hungry.
He's really hungry. So we're going to move on to forgiveness. And then when Miss Mary Jo's ready, she can pop on over here.
Yeah.
So for forgiveness, hi, Miss Kelly. Auntie Kelly's watching.
Oh,
we love
Auntie.
you. We got a little bit of a lag, so I got to look down here, and I get all excited. My son loves sea turtles and such a go with the flow. That's awesome. Yes.
There you go.
That's another big clue, guys. If you pay attention to the animals that are your children's favorite animals, like right from the get in life, when they just resonate with that animal, look up those meanings to those animals and look at the similarities with your children that they have. That's one thing that the natives were very, and lots of indigenous people are very in tune with the characteristics and the vibration that different animals carry. Do resonate and carry over with us. We do have spirit animals and spirit guides that help us along the way that do resonate and carry those same energies. So it's beautiful you recognize that. And when we can learn those things, when we learn our children better, how much easier it is for us to communicate and to understand how to resonate on their level, right? To vibe with them instead of working against them. We get to work with them, you know? It's a beautiful thing to do. Okay, forgiveness. So interestingly, I'm going to go. We were using the angels of healing, but I keep hearing angels of abundance this morning. So we're switching it up. We're going with what we hear, which actually is not really surprising because the angels have been playing with us all morning. I love it when the kids are in the house. They like to come play even more. The energy is funner, lighter when the kids are around, creates that space for them to come in and play and have fun with us. It's beautiful. Children are so magical. Really are. All right, guys. So the next thing we need to know is, what do we need to know about forgiveness? We talked about tithing. What do we need to know about forgiveness? The angels of abundance are jumping in, letting you know that you're fully supported. You're not on your own. And yes, forgiveness means everybody, everywhere, every time. Forgiveness does not mean that what the person, place, or thing did to you is okay. or that it ever has to be repeated or allowed to be repeated. But what it means is you are no longer carrying the burden. When we hold on to attachment, when we hold on to anger, when we hold on to blame, when we don't allow forgiveness, we are locked in. We literally lock ourselves into that energy. It's like a little spur, you know, it just literally goes in like a bullet and just barbed wire, you know, it won't pull out. It's not going to let go. But there is one magical ingredient, and it is forgiveness. And forgiveness, literally, the minute just making the choice to forgive, it instantly lets go and releases that attachment, that bond, and it starts to transform the energetic around it, and you become lighter. You can now elevate up, and you're no longer attached and being weighed down by whatever that anger, that frustration, the blame was that was holding on to you, okay? So, okay. One moment here because,
She's
gotta
getting
take
warm.
this off.
She's getting a little warm.
Guys, wow, the energy just got super hot. So somebody's very, yeah. Who's got the anger going on there, guys? Woo!
Uh-oh.
Somebody is steaming. I mean,
Who's steaming?
steaming? Who's steaming today?
Who's steaming? Who's got a little angst?
Woo! I got it. Hang on.
Woo! Gosh, she's sweating over there.
I gotta do something about this.
Whoa.
Man, have mercy. Okay, holy cow. Really? Okay, guys. So,
Woo! Look at her. She's hot. Look at her, guys. She's literally like.
I'm on fire right now, you guys.
She's hot,
I'm not
like,
even
really hot.
joking. Like whoever is
Seething.
so forgiveness. Guys, all right. So this card again is talking about financials. So there's definitely some financial issues like going on with somebody today, like that realm. And literally this forgiveness work is based around the financials. Like it literally is. Somebody feels very much like they have been done wrong, and it has caused them to be in the situation they're in, which is a very financially stressful, upsetting, angry situation. It's got you steamed. I mean, steamed. You might not even, I'm feeling like you're really not a person to normally be that way. And that's why it's so intense. It's so being held in, this anger, this frustration. And it's really, it's creating more of that energy. So this forgiveness work is very important. Your ideas are divinely guided and supported. The same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea is flowing through you right now. Okay, God is flowing through you. You are fully supported, and the illusion attached to this funding. So this is successful funding. Okay, this is saying, so what the creator is saying is you are supported. You're fully supported. Okay. This energy that you're looking over here and you're angry at this person that you're not, for whatever, whether it's a boss, a job situation that, you know, you got fired because this person did X, Y, or Z, whatever it is that you feel like they took something away from you.
Yes.
That's not your source. And that's the illusion. That's me. Okay, Mara. Thank you for speaking up, whoever it is.
There we
I appreciate
go.
it.
Yes.
Woo, I just got dizzy as heck. Thank you. Release, girl.
Yeah.
Ooh, breathe. Yes, do some breathing. Breathing. Literally, the steam is intense. You got to let this out. You got to do some breathing work in and out. Sit with this for a while and understand that your source is not that. That was not, whatever went down, whatever's happened, the illusion of that is holding you back from really seeing the truth, that there's always something bigger and better. If something goes away, that means that it's leaving you so that you can make room for something better to come in. But again, when we're holding on to the anger, right? So if Spirit's wanting something to leave your space, but you're upset and angry and not wanting to let go of it and have forgiveness, this is what's happening, right? And that's creating that friction, that steam, that frustration. Well, meanwhile, over here, you've got this wonderful energy trying to come in. It's trying to come fill that hole, that space that's trying to remove, but there's no place for it because you're not letting go. Not letting go. So, you know, sometimes we just have to pray for the ability to forgive. I've had to do that. I promise you. There was once a time in my life, there was a person in my life that I was just so determined that did me wrong, you know, and there were lots of things that were done wrong. Don't get me wrong, but I had to forgive that person because it released me and, you know, it let it go. But for me to get there, I had to pray for the ability to pray. I mean, seriously, that's where I had to start. I had to pray for the ability to pray for forgiveness. But it worked. I literally had to pray probably about 2 weeks, literally every day, morning and night. And then one day, all of a sudden, I was like, you know what? Okay, I'm willing to do this. This is silly. All of a sudden, it was just like, well, this is just silly, Jamaica. Just do it. Just pray forgiveness. And all of a sudden, literally in seconds, I mean, I kid you not, you guys, my phone rang. There was somebody on the other end that was connected to the situation that wasn't talking to me because of the situation, that all of a sudden was talking to me again, and literally, and just like that. So I love it. She says, I accept. Good, Mara. Do that, girl. That's right. I feel it. I'm cooling down. I'll have to get my swisher back on here in a minute. I'll be like, yeah, girl, that's right. Release it. Just doing that, girl. Just that. Look at how magical, you guys. Look at how magical we are.
Kate
with
says,
our
oh,
thoughts.
someone I never forgave came to mind. I don't think about it. I'm not actively angry, but bad, man. It was just business, though.
Honey,
still,
if it came to your mind,
forgiveness.
It's there. Otherwise, it wouldn't even come. Because guess what? That's what happens with the magic. Literally, it erases. It erases. It's just gone. Like, you could sit and think about it if you have to, if you're really like looking for it, but the attachment, if it's popping up, there's a reason. So work on that. Let it go. Let it go. That's not your source. It's not your source, guys. Creator's the source. All forms. All forms.
Michelle says, every time the forgiveness card comes, the song Forgiveness by the Eagles pops in my head. I love it.
Use the music.
Yes.
Use
and
that.
yes, Mara, you
Use
have
it.
to forgive
Use
yourself.
it. And yes,
Yes.
100%. Okay. And thank you for reminding me to touch on that, right? Because
Yeah,
what do we know?
Exactly.
Anytime we need to forgive somebody else, you have to put yourself in there, because somewhere deep down, your subconscious is holding on to something
Deep.
deep to yourself as well. Always.
Yep.
And literally just as simple as saying, I forgive you, and you don't even know, you just know there's the energetic in that forgiveness. It shifts. It shifts, and you don't ever have to know. Sometimes you will know, sometimes you won't, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to trade kids or trade babies and let her, because it's her turn.
Trade babies.
It's her turn. Talk about goals. It's my turn to hold the baby.
All right.
Plus, you know, I cooled down now. Thanks, ladies. Thanks for that, ladies. That was a nice release. Ooh, I think we all burned some calories.
Woo, all right. Okay, guys. So this, what card are we on?
We are moving on to goals.
Goals. That's right. Okay.
Goals.
Goals. So what do we need to know from the Archangel Power deck that's coming in? Okay, well, there we go.
I mean, you guys, they're
Okay.
on fire today.
Woo.
I love it.
Goodness gracious. My auntie says that's really hard sometimes. I try. And you know what? Practice makes perfect, right? That's all you can do is try.
That is all we can do is practice. And it's you know, it's one of the things that seems like it should be easy, and it's not. You're right.
Right?
That's why the power of prayer, hon. The power of prayer. 2 weeks to be able to pray for it. Pray. I had to pray for the power to pray.
Yes.
Forgiveness.
Right.
Remember that. I had to pray for the power to pray. it works. You can pray for anything.
So this card is multifaceted, I'm going to say, because it is the moon. So we're dealing with our emotions, right? Our emotions help us set the tone, right? The tone sets our intention. The intention sets the goal. So what is it from the moon that we can derive to help get our goals in check, right? This one specifically says that now is the time to just improve on your plans. You know, you might have had a few irons in the fire, so to speak, but now's the time to choose one. Choose a goal and accomplish it. Go the distance with it, okay? Especially with the new moon energy right now. We have a lot of motivation, a lot of information coming in, a lot of releasing happening, a lot of hidden things that are being revealed. So, you know, it's human to have moments of emotions where, you know, we're just kind of fear-based, right? We're just kind of fear-based and we're not necessarily seeing straight, right? So when we're in that mindset and we try to make goals and we try to take steps forward, it's just not clicking. It's like a cog is missing on the wheel. You know what I mean? Like it's just not quite clicking together. So that's what this card is about. The moon is just asking that we review our plans, make sure it's really what we want to manifest, and then just trust and have faith that we're supported in this, you guys. It wouldn't be coming from the Archangel Power deck if we were not supported by this whole realm, okay?
What is that?
My thought is that phrase.
Hey, Mom.
Let me know what you're talking about, Auntie.
Yeah, help there. I think something you said
give
is
me a little
something that
more.
she-
I
you
think
said
something
in her
clicked,
head is what I'm
maybe.
getting
Yeah.
at, like,
My
okay.
thought is that phrase. Okay, yeah. So just again, listen to your intuition for accurate guidance and face your fears about your goals, guys, right? Because sometimes the main fear we have is fear of success itself, right? I go through it. Absolutely, I go through it. I guarantee there's somebody out there in Facebook or YouTube land that also has been in that mode, guys. But the cool thing is we have this team. We have our guides, our angels, our loved ones that help us through it and show us different perspectives so that we can take in the information that suits us, right? So that we can take the information that resonates, that works for us. So just keep that in mind when you're setting your goals. And guys, use the new moon energy right now. I'm telling you, Nelly, it is powerful. Manifest.
And remember, we're not bound by the past.
No, absolutely not,
so
guys.
any of those past experiences, I feel like our goals right now, especially, you know, we're talking about this, like there's that financial, the old belief systems, there's some old hurts that happen that are kind of maybe fogging up our goals a little bit because we're afraid to even dream big because, well, this person over here did this to us and that happened and we're not financially there. We couldn't even think about dreaming big like that because we're not financially in a situation. Drop all of that.
Yes.
Drop it all because what? You got a chance to improve your plans.
Yeah.
Guess what? You're fully supported. Successful funding, fully
and
supported.
guys, this is another reason I don't.
You can do this.
I don't believe in failure because if it's not working for a reason. It's not your fault.
Yes.
Okay. If you gave it your
little.
all, you got your resources, you did your education, and it still isn't working, move on.
Move on, but research,
Don't
right?
beat a dead horse.
Research. Okay, this
Yeah.
doesn't work, but this did.
Use
So,
it as your control
there
experiment,
you
right?
go. Yes. And
Okay.
move forward. Hope,
And move
fear,
forward.
success, or maybe some judgment of doing what. Amen,
Yeah,
girl.
yeah.
Exactly, right?
Oh yeah. What?
Yes.
You can do what you want.
What you think
You
you're
have
gonna
that choice.
You could be successful doing what you're gonna have
Wait,
fun and
wait.
get paid and do what you enjoy. What?
You can get paid for just doing your passion.
Successful fun.
Well, crap.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
we need to rethink some things,
Yeah,
guys.
right?
Right? Let's get on the bandwagon. Let's elevate. Okay? Let's know that we are fully supported in these goals, guys.
Girl,
Guys,
you're
gals.
not the only one.
Goals,
too,
guys,
right?
gals.
I
We're doing
know.
alliteration today.
Huge.
Okay.
I would say fear of success is
Yeah.
probably most of our biggest, like a majority, large majority.
Yeah.
I know for me, I know for Mary Jo, we've talked about
Well,
it.
and
It's one
just
of our
experiences,
biggest, you know?
yeah, like
And
with other people.
self-sabotage.
And
Oh.
whew,
Not even knowing self-sabotage. So you're like, oh, you're starting to do successful and
guys,
you
when
get,
you start
like
calling out your own BS,
It's amazing, right? Amazing. So this is the chance, even with this new moon, like Mary just said, we have a new moon right now. This is the time to use the energies to dream big, set those goals. What the past few days, that's what our team's been telling us to do, right? Focus on what we really want. Let what's light, fun, living our passion, just like you said, without judgment, Miss Michelle, right? We can do this.
Guys, we are literally our own worst enemies. If something's not working out for you, guess what?
And we're also our own best friends. We can also be our own best friend.
You can choose to dwell in it, dwell on the fact that it's not working out, or know that there is something better just waiting around the corner. All you have to do is release the old BS and say, yes, thank you. I accept the new shit. Okay?
What song is the moon in?
What? Oh, what sign is the moon? I think is what you're saying. Capricorn. Hi. All my Cappies out there.
Right. We're moving into Cappies.
Yes. So, we got our goals. We got our bearings on where our forgiveness needs to be placed. Right here, number one. But then we got to survey the scene, right? We got to make sure that there might not be underlying things that we're just kind of pushing to the side because we don't want to deal with yet. I do it. I totally back burner shit all the time, guys. I do. And sometimes though, if you let it get away from you, what happens? It'll burn. It'll scorch the bottom of that pan. And all of a sudden you're smelling a bunch of stinky stuff and you don't know where it's coming from. Take a look. Take a look, okay? So we got all of those. Now let's see what our life purpose. How do we obtain this life purpose? Yesterday, it was about letting go. That was our life purpose yesterday, was just simply to let go, which obviously some of us didn't do the work yesterday because we're getting the same messages today. So redo, we get a mulligan.
Or there's just more that came up that we can let go of. We grabbed onto a different luggage. I don't know. We traded it out.
Well, be careful with that, though.
Up or down,
be careful trading out your luggage.
Yes, exactly.
Especially if you're trading it out for somebody else's luggage.
That's what I'm saying.
You don't want the junk in that trunk. You guys, I love this. You guys, when I tell you. Okay. So many things are happening right now. Okay, back to reality. Smaller reality. Support.
What? Wait.
So guys, your life purpose today, let's just go with today because that's all we have, this moment.
Yes.
Your life purpose in this moment is just trust and have faith that you're fully supported and go do what you want to do.
Yes.
You guys, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Get out there. You want to go for a hike? Go explore a mountain that you just decide to drive to. Just let your wheels carry on forward, right? Are you going to have a smooth ride? Are these 4 cars going to help air up those tires of yours and you get to go 4x now in some mud, right? Get all nice and dirty, have some fun. That's what we're here for. Just to have a little fun. Learn some lessons, gain some blessings, right?
Yeah.
You're supported. We're all supported. And we get to support each other. How cool is that? Because my success is your success and your success is my success. We're all one in the end, guys. In the grand scheme of things, it's just the same energy, different perspectives. That's it.
Exactly. It really, really, I love that this brings out too, right?
Michelle, I'm sorry, girl, you are funny. She's waiting for the big old 2x4 to smack her in the forehead. She says.
Well, sorry, not every day. I guess we can oblige, but go back.
Miss Patty, Jesus, take the wheel. Yes. You guys, there is power in surrendering and just, again, having that knowing that we're fully supported, guys, manifests so many incredible things.
Well, and you know what's cool about that again, right? Dual message, right?
Always.
Because not only are you fully supported, right? But you doing your life purpose, which is to be here to heal, to change old patterns, to change those old belief systems, and to reveal the things that don't resonate so that you truly can shine your beautiful light.
Yes.
Guess what you're doing? You're supporting, like Miss Mary Jo said, you're supporting her. Every time you choose, Miss Mara, you chose to forgive right here with us, right? You've seen the energy happening. Look at the energy, how it shifted just in the choice.
Yeah.
Now, you might have some residual feelings and things you're working around that, but the fact you made the choice instantly changed the event. It's done. It's over. It's melted away. The choice is made. You're going to get different perspectives now. You're going to be able to look at your goals in a different way. When you look at them, the angels will be over your shoulder going, that's right. We can do this way now. You're no longer going to hear that old echo that was attaching you to that anger. It's gone. You won't. There. You know, it's like the string on the can, right? When you got the string going from can to can, you can hear each other. But as soon as you cut that string, there's no more echo. It's gone.
Right? It's
over.
gone.
That's what you're doing. Cutting those strings.
And hey, who can help with that? Archangel Michael.
Archangel Michael. Yeah. Archangel Michael.
PSA, his middle name is Michael.
Michael, yes. And Michael's over there. I was like, where's Michael? We got a giant statue
over
of
there,
Michael over there.
Giant bronze statue. He's gorgeous. Hello, King.
He is our protector. But yes, he can do that as well. And it just setting the intention and asking for him to come in and snip those ties, help release that stuff, you know?
Exactly.
I hope, like you say, the Jesus take the wheel. Yep. Okay, guys. So, we're over here. That's right. I gotta go over here.
And I
we
think
we're lag.
Yeah.
So
we still got
guys,
major lag.
We totally made it less than an hour. We're wrapping it up for the day. If you would like to get your own personal prosperity and abundance reading, simply message us or go over to services. And we have other
I
things
can't wait
listed.
to use my new deck. Who's gonna be my first?
Mary Jo, come out and play. Just saying. Hashtag Mary Jo, come out and play. You guys started on the page. Hashtag Mary Jo, come out and play. Who knows what you'll get?
Right? You never know. You never know. I'm full of surprises.
Yeah. You have a great day too, Michelle.
Thank you, Michelle, so much, sweetie, for always sharing your love and your hearts. I mean, girl.
Yes, it's the love. Sharing that love, you know. Put the vibe in there, guys.
That's right.
We love you guys, and we look forward to hanging out with you tomorrow morning. Come back and watch the replay. Share this with your friends. See you tomorrow morning.
In the appropriate groups. We're not selling our furniture.
What we do know is, even if you weren't here to watch the live, if you're guided here and in the rebroadcast, you're going to hear something that resonates with you. There's a reason you're here, so thank you for showing up. Hit the likes and follows, you guys. Make sure you like, follow, or subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Subscribe button over on YouTube.
That's all, folks.
That's all, folks. And you'll be notified when we go live. All right, guys. We love you, and we'll see you
tomorrow morning. Or,
Mañana.
you know, whenever.
Or maybe hashtag Mary Jo, come out and play. Hint, guys.
Right? Nudge, nudge.
Nudge, nudge.
Wink, wink.
Love you guys.
Bye.